Saudi Arabian Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman said that his country is getting closer to reaching a normalization agreement with Israel and acknowledged this process publicly for the first time. It seems like this is the first time it's something real and serious. We'll see how it goes. According to U.S. officials, the Biden administration has been in talks with Saudi Arabia on the issue for several months. The deal would represent a major foreign policy victory for President and has potential to increase Israel's acceptance in Muslim world, especially given Saudi Arabia's role as guardian of Islam's holiest sites. MBS said an agreement with Israel would be the largest historic agreement since the Cold War. When asked about kingdom's demands normalization, MBS cut short his call the establishment of an independent Palestinian state, which has been Riyadh's official stance 2 decades, and said he hoped agreement will reach a place that will make life easier Palestinians. Most Arab and Islamic states do not recognize Israel. The kingdom proposed an Arab peace initiative in 2002, offering Israel security normal relations with 57 Arab and Muslim countries in exchange for its withdrawal from occupied Palestinian territory, the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. Israel rejected this initiative. The Palestine issue is very important to us. We need to solve this part, said MBS, adding that he wanted to see Israel as a player in the Middle East. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has made normalization with the kingdom a priority for his government. But it is unclear how his right-wing coalition will react to Saudi Arabia's demands for concessions to the Palestinians. The government, which includes some far-right ministers and settlers, has called for an expansion of Israeli sovereignty over the occupied West Bank, which Palestinians want for a future state. MBS said his country ready to work with whoever is in power, including Netanyahu, if an agreement reached with Israel. U.S. President Joe Biden and Netanyahu met on Wednesday for the first time since the Prime Minister returned to office last December. A senior U.S. official told CNN on Wednesday that the two leaders discussed normalization efforts in depth. "We have made some progress, but it is difficult and there are some ways to travel with us before we get there," the official said, adding, "It is clear that such a move by Saudi Arabia would require a component that deals with the core issue between Israelis and Palestinians. If Iran buys a nuclear, we should too." MBS also tried to strike a conciliatory tone towards Iran during the interview, saying Tehran was taking very seriously the issue of repairing ties with his country. "They are doing their best, and we are investing in that," MBS said, adding that the kingdom wants to see Iran progress. But MBS drew a line at Iran's potential to acquire nuclear weapons, repeating his earlier threat that this woul